So animal agriculture, raising animals for food, is completely destroying this planet. It's eating our planet alive. This one single industry is the leading cause of human-caused greenhouse gases, if not the leading cause, the number 1 or 2 at worst. It's a leading cause of species extinction, ocean dead zones, water pollution, water consumption, and wildlife destruction, killing the wolves, the bears, and all the animals that are being decimated because of this one industry raising animals for food. And the reason why it's happening is it's so inefficient to raise animals for food. We are taking all our precious resources that we talk about, especially environmental groups, of how little we have left. We're in California, and we've been seeing a drought for the last 2 years. Where's all the water going? The water is going 55% to animal agriculture, where domestic water use is only 5%. So they're telling us, we have billboards telling us to not brush our teeth, or not water our lawns, brush our teeth really quick. We do every single thing together, we can save around 44 gallons of water per day. One single hamburger takes around 660 gallons of water. One single hamburger. That's the equivalent of not showering for 2 entire months. Yet all we hear about are these little things, ride your bike and do this and do that, when the number 1 focus, number 1 by far, is to not eat animal products. So when people are watching our film and they go to our Cowspiracy facts page, it's usually people from the industry or someone who's really passionate about eating meat and they just don't want to stop. People have to realize these numbers are actually conservative. So for 1 gallon of milk, it's around 1,000 gallons of water. It depends on where this milk is from. It could be double that. For 1 pound of beef, we say 2,500 gallons of water that we already don't have. In some instances, it's around 5,000 gallons of water for 1 single pound of meat. And so when you're looking at these facts that are so unbelievable in the film, it's actually, in the majority, it's actually a lot worse than it even appears in the film. Because we had to go conservative. I mean, especially once Leonardo DiCaprio put his name into it, we had many, many lawyers going multiple resources. So when people say our numbers aren't right, then that is, yeah, we say they're not right. If anything, it's actually a lot worse. So when you're raising animals for food, it's so incredibly inefficient. It takes so much land, and ironically, most people think, oh, well, I eat grass-fed beef, I don't do factory-fed. Yet, if you're concerned about species diversity and species loss and wildlife loss, the last thing you want to do actually is eat grass-fed beef. A factory farm cow takes around 2 acres per cow to raise, because you can grow soy and you can grow corn, which is normally grown from GMOs. So if you're concerned about GMOs, definitely are not eating animal products. But if you put that cow out on pasture, it takes anywhere between 5 to 10 acres for 1 single cow. Somewhere here in North America, upwards of 50 acres. So no matter where you are on the planet, whether it's Brazil or Europe or North America, what it does is when you put cows out on pasture, or pigs, is that you have to basically destroy all other wildlife, all other species extinction, whether that includes flowers and different plants and trees, and you're going to have either soy, corn, or the grass to feed the cows, and everything is decimated. So not only do you have a monospecies cows, you have a monocrop, or maybe a duo crop between corn and soy. All for what? To growing animals for food, for an addiction of animal flesh. The number 1 thing that you can do to help the climate is to stop eating animal flesh or animal secretions. Stop eating animal products. Stop it. Your climate will thank you, your health will thank you, the planet will thank you, the animals will thank you. Please stop. Do it for yourself. Do it for all of us.